This is my breast cancer awareness memorial project. This is the front. This is the left side. This is the right side. I'm going to take this down so I can do a 360. And first of all, the point of this whole project is the subject/theme of my memorial is to honor the people who lost their lives to breast cancer and didn't survive the battle as breast cancer survivors did. I want to do this because everyone always hears about the survivors, as if the people who died of breast cancer just didn't fight hard enough, or didn't want to actually survive. Losing your life to breast cancer does not mean you had less motivation to live than survivors. I am targeting breast cancer because walks that I hear about often, such as the Avon Walk for breast cancer, put the spotlight on survivors, and I'd like to shift part of the spotlight onto the unlucky ones who didn't survive. And so this project is all made out of clay. But it's unique because, first of all, the location of where it would be is really important, because right now in my town, they're trying to tear down a school and put up condos, and there's been a lot of controversy about that and a lot of parents against it. So instead of building condos there, I thought it would be a good spot for a memorial like this. And this is all made out of clay. This is made out of clay that I just painted. But really what this symbolizes is this is the traditional breast cancer ribbon, but usually it's a brighter pink. I made it a little darker pink because I think it shows the darkness that the people who don't survive breast cancer are put in, because it is often seen as if they didn't make it through their fight. So I made that a little darker pink to show that they're in the dark a little bit. And I would also like this memorial to be towering over and right in front of a road that is still part of the memorial. And if we zoom in on the road here, the part that is usually yellow, the little lines that go through it are pink, just as the ribbon is, to show that it is still part of the memorial and still part of the breast cancer awareness part. And the road winds up and over and through, and I thought it did a good representation of how, like, no matter if you survive breast cancer or if you don't survive breast cancer, you're still going through a very tough battle, and you're still going through a lot every day, no matter if you survive or you don't survive. And up in front, we have a tombstone, and I thought this would be a really cool idea because it's commemorating the ones who died of breast cancer. Headstone makes sense, but also it has little squiggly lines because I would put names there, but not also like names, since, you know, breast cancer is sadly an ongoing thing and there will be people still dying from it after the memorial gets built. I thought it would be a cool idea if people were able to walk up to this and write the names of their loved ones on the tombstone, so it could be sort of like also an interactive memorial. And also we come to the sign that I would think would be maybe smaller than a billboard size, but around it, behind the road and behind this monument, sort of like above it, so as people looked at them, like drove through and like on the monument really, they would be able to also see this important quote I thought was important that I found. And it says, every 74 seconds someone around the world dies from breast cancer. And I thought that was that really impacted me, because that, like, every 74 seconds someone around the world, not just in the United States. I wanted to make sure I put the world in there because I'm not just commemorating people from the United States that died. I'm also commemorating people around the world, so I thought to put world in pink was very important in breast cancer, since the memorial is about breast cancer, and 74 seconds is that's a pretty sobering number, because that's too many dying of breast cancer every year, if you ask me, especially in other countries where they don't get a lot of the help that they need, like a third world country. So I thought this might be really a push toward a new memorial that we really haven't seen, and that more people would visit, and it wouldn't just get outcasted into the shadows, because I made it interactive, and I thought if people knew that we really cared about this cause and they were able to also contribute to it, they would be more likely to come and see it, and also feel it was more personalized if they were able to write somebody's name on it who they knew and really cared about, who died of breast cancer. So this is my memorial.